Caernarfon Castle, majestically situated on the banks of the River Seiont in North Wales, is a colossal testament to medieval military architecture, and a potent symbol of English conquest and enduring royal tradition. Part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this fortress palace stands as one of the most formidable and architecturally distinctive structures of the Middle Ages, telling a story of ambition, conflict, and the forging of a nation. The history of Caernarfon Castle is inextricably linked with King Edward I of England, often dubbed the Hammer of the Scots, and the Conqueror of Wales. Following his brutal campaigns to subjugate Wales in the late 13th century, Edward embarked on an ambitious building program to secure his newly acquired territories. This involved constructing a series of imposing castles and fortified towns, famously known as the Iron Ring, strategically placed to control key regions and intimidate the Welsh populace. Construction of Caernarfon Castle began in 1283, a mere year after Edward's decisive victory. The scale of the undertaking was immense, reflecting Edward's determination to project his power. The project, including the castle, town walls, and a quay, took an astonishing 47 years to largely complete and cost a staggering £25,000, a sum equivalent to a significant portion of England's annual income at the time. What sets Caernarfon apart from its contemporaries are its distinctive architectural features. Unlike the more common round towers of other Edwardian castles, Caernarfon boasts polygonal towers. This unique design, combined with the use of banded masonry incorporating different colored limestone and sandstone, is believed to have been a deliberate allusion to the walls of Constantinople, the formidable capital of the Byzantine Empire and a symbol of imperial Roman power. Edward, a shrewd propagandist, sought to associate his conquest and his new Welsh capital with the grandeur and authority of ancient Rome, thereby legitimizing his rule and asserting English dominance. The castle is divided into two enclosures, an upper and lower ward. The royal accommodation, though never fully completed to Edward's initial grand vision, was intended for the upper ward. The most prominent feature is the magnificent Eagle Tower, located at the western corner. This colossal tower, with its three turrets once surmounted by eagle statues, housed the most lavish royal apartments and served as a powerful visual statement. Its walls, in some places, are an incredible 5.5 meters thick. From its inception, Caernarfon was intended to be more than just a fortress, it was to be a royal palace and the administrative centre of North Wales. Its significance was further cemented in 1284 when Queen Eleanor, Edward I's heavily pregnant wife, gave birth to a son within the castle walls. This child, named Edward of Caernarfon, was famously presented to the Welsh nobility in 1301 as the first English Prince of Wales, a title traditionally bestowed upon the eldest son of the reigning monarch. This act was a powerful symbolic gesture, aimed at emphasizing that Wales now had an English-born prince, under English rule. While the exact location of his birth within the castle is debated, the legend of his birth within Caernarfon has become an integral part of its story. Despite its formidable defenses, Caernarfon Castle was not immune to Welsh resistance. In 1294, during a major Welsh revolt led by Madog ap Llywelyn, the castle and town were briefly captured and suffered damage. However, Edward I quickly suppressed the rebellion and ordered extensive repairs and further fortifications, particularly to the northern walls. Later, in the early 15th century, the castle endured sieges during Owain Glyndwr's rebellion, though it ultimately held out. After the Tudor era, when tensions between England and Wales eased due to the Welsh descent of the Tudor dynasty, the castle fell into a period of neglect. It saw its last military action during the English Civil War in the 17th century, changing hands several times between royalist and parliamentarian forces before falling into ruin. It wasn't until the 19th century that efforts were made to preserve and restore the castle, with significant state-funded repairs. Today, Caernarfon Castle is managed by Cadw, the Welsh Government's Historic Environment Service, and stands as a magnificent example of a medieval stronghold. In the 20th century, Caernarfon Castle once again took center stage in royal affairs, becoming the setting for the investiture of the Prince of Wales. In 1911, the future King Edward VIII was formally invested as Prince of Wales in a grand ceremony at Caernarfon, marking a revival of a tradition that had largely been private for centuries. Perhaps even more famously, in 1969, the castle hosted the investiture of Prince Charles as Prince of Wales. This elaborate ceremony, meticulously orchestrated and televised to an audience of over 500 million worldwide, further cemented Caernarfon's place in modern royal history. Prince Charles even delivered part of his speech in Welsh, a gesture that resonated deeply with the Welsh people and highlighted the cultural significance of the occasion. Caernarfon Castle is more than just a collection of stones, it is a living monument to centuries of Welsh and British history. Its towering walls and intricate design speak volumes about the ambition of Edward I, his military prowess, and his desire to establish a lasting English presence in Wales. From its origins as a strategic stronghold and royal birthplace to its role in modern royal pageantry, Caernarfon Castle continues to captivate visitors with its sheer scale, architectural brilliance, and rich tapestry of historical narratives. It remains a powerful symbol of conquest, cultural identity, and enduring heritage, standing proudly as one of the greatest medieval buildings in the world.